America part of our new league, and it was all over to James and DDK.
So Winterfox going for a straight 3-man push down a slope. Just, I don't think I've ever seen that in a pistol round on Mirage, which makes me think that it must be like a hard counter or hard information play or something like that, because again, that's very brazen indeed. So we're going to have a pick over towards the B bomb site immediately in favor of echofox, and we're going to have somebody in shop trying to contest. He's got a player soon to join him, but the bomb is going to go down courtesy of none other than Mo. We've got Sean Grills getting taken out by Desi, but 2 quick frags away of echofox. Okay, I've just been told that this is going to... We're going to start again because there was an error which is going to be rectified. So all that excitement was for nothing, Dan.
A false start. Yeah, it's... I don't remember the last time I saw one of those, but yeah, I guess we'll just have to wait, James. There's not much more to do than that. They're going to fix the config and we'll jump back into the match.
That's a shame because
they showed some strats.
Yeah, exactly, and now we'll probably see a different round.
That's always the most annoying thing is showing the game plan,
especially on the pistol, I think, because you know there's going to be less variation, I would say, especially if you're trying to hard counter a team. For example, like Liquid, say on cash playing retake A. And let's say you want to rush Squeaky or something, then maybe you reset and then they just all like put 4 people on A or something. Not that would ever happen, but I mean you get the point. A bit of exaggeration there, but there we go.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. We can see the game from here, and it looks like they're playing on James or something. Not sure what they're actually doing currently, but yeah. Okay, finally looks like they managed to actually get the game restarted. So should be jumping in momentarily. But it's really hard for me to know what to expect here. This is why I'm more curious to actually just see the game rather than speculate upon it. To be honest, because there's not too many factors to speculate upon at this instance. It's been a long time since we did these broadcasts as well.
I know it's been a very long time. I think perhaps it's been 6 months.
Has it really been 6 months? It can't.
Let me think. It's April now, and we had our finals at DreamHack Winter, right?
Yeah.
Which means the league would have ended a little bit before DreamHack Winter.
Wow.
So it's been a while. It's been a long while.
That is kind of crazy, yeah.
Obviously, we spent a lot of time in the background working on ECS, which is why there was no Face League or much output from us in the first quarter of this year.
And also Croquettes with Dan.
What was down?
Croquettes with Dan.
Croquettes with Dan?
Yep.
Oh, right, yeah.
Working on that as well.
So, yeah, Dan's become obsessed with croquettes while we've been away. Although you haven't had the pumpkin croquettes in Bermondsey, which are the croquettes. You have to do those.
Yeah. All right then. Bring them to me. Bring them to the studio. Let us make this an experience for the viewers.
No, it's in a restaurant. You have to go and eat it.
Oh, can't we just take it away and then bring it here?
Yeah, but it'll be cold.
I don't know, but James, you have to share the experience with the viewers.
Maybe we can make like a James and Dan on the road.
That's
video.
No, we could the sound of that.
We could call the series 2-Man on Road. Then it'd be proper London, you know.
2-Man, 1 road.
No, 2-Man on road.
Okay.
2-Man on road.
Oh my goodness.
Once in Paris, we were 15-man on road.
Okay.
And
oh, so this is like a London kind of slang thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I wasn't thinking that at all.
We were there for a street fighter event, and I don't know, people were drinking, and somebody had finished like this. There was this younger kid with us, I don't know, like 17 or 18 or something, and he drank his bottle, right? Then he jumped up, span around, and just threw it into the road. Like, what the hell are you doing? Like, are you nuts? You can't do that stuff with us. It's not how we roll on the road.
On the road. What is this? I've never heard this before. This is so weird.
You don't know enough brothers.
I don't know.
We need to go to Bagel King.
I don't want to get to Bagel King, James. I don't want to get. I want to stay alive. I want to stay alive, and in one piece.
Bagel King is a shop which is open 24 hours on Woolworth Road in London. One of the, if you will, rougher areas of London. When they were riots in London, like the whole street got trashed, apart from Bagel King. Like nobody touches Bagel King. It's pretty gangster. It's cool.
So it's sacred amongst the mandem.
Yeah, it is. It is. Bagel King is sacred amongst the mandem. So during this false start, they're still sorting out whatever they need to sort out.
Is there a weekly pilgrimage of the mandem?
There should be.
Is it a place of worship, James?
I think after all the nightclubs and so on, people go to like 4 or 5 a.m. The Mandem and the Womandem. That's the thing. Probably isn't. I think it's just part of the Mandem. They go there to get their bagels and ting there.
Their bagels and ting.
Yeah. I mean, you can get your curried goats. You can get your cocoa
Curried
breads.
goats.
Let's see what else is there going on there. They've got these like, you know, those microwavable containers, plastic containers with like, you know, chicken, rice, and pea there.
You say MPs or P?
And pea, not peas.
Okay.
It's pea plural in these ways. In these ends, Dan. Peas is pea. Chicken, rice, and pea. It's not just one pea. It's plural peas, but it's pea.
I just don't understand.
I'm glad that we have continued as we mean to go on here in the Faceit Studio, the new Faceit Studio. This makes me happy.
We have a desk now at least that we can do things with. We can put multiple wheels on there or whatever.
What is this multiple wheels thing? Because we had a conversation earlier and Dan's like, yeah, let's put multiple wheels.
Well, the thing is,
but I don't understand what you're saying. Do you mean just getting wheels, like bicycle wheels, and just putting them on the table? Or what do you mean?
It's the wheels that we spin, you know, usually in the shows.
Oh, the prize wheel.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a new one coming.
Yeah, because basically before we didn't really the last desk we couldn't even do anything on with because it's so slanted, so you can't put anything on it. But the desk before was quite small, so this one's massive. So we need to use the full expanse of the desk.
Well, we still have
prize wheels.
We still have some things because this is the first day in our studio and we just got back from the major. Not everything is as it will be, so we're a bit far away from the desk at the moment, which makes things a bit awkward. So once we're actually in front of the desk, and I think there is more fun to be had, including wheels. Dan, yeah. I think the wheel was in the production room.
James.
Producer Reese has a nice room now. It's soundproofed. It's a big room. Before he was basically producing in a long cupboard, but now he's got a room.
It was a really long cupboard, though. To be fair.
It was, yeah. It had a window as well. It was a cupboard with a window. But now he has a room.
Don't see many cupboards like that, do you?
No.
It's pretty good.
No. Yeah. So we used to have a floor of a fashion house in central London. We shared it with Twitch, and our side had our studio in. Now we've left them and all the ladies there.
Yeah, that was where we had the. I was going to say that's where we did one of our finals, but it doesn't make any difference, I guess, because they didn't actually see the. You know, all the players saw the entire area, but
it was fun. It was cozy. You know, it was cozy, but it was a lot of fun. We had to kick out all our developers and things, well, people, to host our finals there. I'm told that we should be starting the game again shortly. I'm glad that the grenade made it to our new studio.
But that's the thing, like, it feels so empty. It just feels lonely with just the nades.
So we need some more. We need the return of some long forgotten things.
Some Faceit classics, like the pineapple, the Roquefort.
I do wonder what has become of all our subscribers actually, because we were away for so long. But I haven't forgotten you guys, and I am going to be doing something nice at some point for you. But yeah, there will be some giveaways coming.
I'm quite aware, James, that there are no health bars on the side of the screen.
Yeah, I think escape needs to be pressed twice. Oh, you mean the overlay? Okay, the health bars were there.
The overlay, yeah.
Yeah. See, look, you made the observer, Sliggy, press escape twice for
No,
no reason.
you did. You
because
gave the
because it was there. It was already there. You lied.
No, but you know what I mean on the side of the screen.
Know what I mean?
Where, you know, it would normally have all the players' names and their equipment.
Oh, G, the G button. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Yes.
Yeah, the thing that is currently missing.
Oh, right. Okay. This is interesting. What? This is going to be.
Because it's very hard to cast without all the information.
All right, this is good. So we've been here before, though. Is this actually the match? Because it's 2-0, and we thought the round was going to be restarted. So I think some clarity is required from our dear producer.
Maybe we should just quit whilst we're ahead, James.
Shall we just go home, Dad?
I think so. I mean, I could use the seat. You know, recover. Maybe we wake up tomorrow and all of this will be working.
I think this is it a buy round now? We can't even tell if it's a buy round, Dad.
Are you getting any information in your race?
No.
Seriously. Oh my goodness. Well,
Are we live in the match, Mr. Producer Reese? Okay, we are live in the match. So it is 3-0. We thought it was going to be a restart, but apparently it's not. So it's 3-0, and we can now see that the T's are on eco. unless they're just hiding their weapons from us, Dan. But I'm going to assume that they are on an eco, and we can see, well, what we can see is that some of the players are over towards the A bomb site. One is close to connector, but the bomb is, I believe it's alone going towards B, and it's soon going to clash with someone over there, because is there somebody pushed in apps on B, or is that the, yeah, indeed, it's Anger, okay. There we go. Well, there's a smoke down for the moment, and you can see the bomb is now moving through the underpass. So it appears that the A split is in order, but the bomb is in a precarious position as it has to cross through mid, through connector, past XP3, without getting shot in the back by someone on short. And there's some trolling going on there with this jumping player. Ooh, XP3's 180 just in time, and there we go. See, the bomb pushing XP3 and just sacrificing himself, offering himself, Dan.
Yeah, that's a nice round from XP3. But I do wonder, do we have to restart the game to get all the info up? Or how does it work? How do you fix this, James? How is this fixed?
It's been such a long time that I cannot remember.
Yeah, because I know that we fixed this before.
That knife looks a bit fancy. Okay, so apparently there's nothing we can do to fix this, but there, there we go, Dan. We must continue on with basically no information and cast. So there's a push coming through the underpass, and Lex has killed someone, meaning someone's dead, Dan, because someone's been killed. That is indeed Sean Grills, who is dead, and Mo came in from the heavens, Dan, with thunderous something or other.
Thunderous what?
I don't know. Thunderous thunderclap. Thunderous shots fired from his D-Law. I still haven't seen a Dragon Lord called D-Law Brown. Because D-Law Brown was a wrestler, because I know you don't know who he is.
Yeah, I don't know anything about wrestling.
Yeah, well, D-Law Brown used to happen at some point. If I had two D-Laws, I'd call one D-Law Brown.
If you have two?
If I had to.
Why would you have two?
I wouldn't have to. But if I had. Ooh, that's dirty. Nice. So
it's quite cool to see Mo actually
playing in a team.
Yeah. The top last is cut off as well.
I know. It's a good start. This is, you know, our North American casts are always more fun than our European casts are. Producer Reese, we need the remote for our preview screen because it's currently bleeding past the corners of the screen, so we can't see a lot of stuff right now.
We can't see anything.
So it's basically impossible to intelligently cast.
Pretty much.
Cheers, lad.
Brilliant.
So super open plants coming in, and that's, I mean, that's glorious. Like, they could even, I wonder if TCK is willing to run all the way through T-spawn towards mid, because that's where he can defend the bomb from. Should he please? If he pleases. Can I English? Englando? I think XP3 is the only man alive.
I've got a good idea, James.
What's your idea, Dan?
Put my mic down and strangle everyone in production. Just strangle all of them. We'll start again. Just hire new people.
We met some glorious people from North America. If you guys are tuning in, we met you at MLG. Hello, it's that one. Producer Reese is walking around in the studio now. Why don't we cast Producer Reese? Producer Reese has the remote, he's pressing buttons, he's trying to fit the screen to the actual screen, Dan, so he can do some casting despite the G information being lost. Producer Reese looking at the buttons, he's pressing, but I think someone's taped over the LED in the middle. I don't know if that's the LED, but there's tape on it. Oh, they just taped over the logo of the TV. Okay, that's a bit... Had they nothing else to do?
That makes no sense.
Why would they do that, Dan?
That makes so little sense.
Well, in the meantime, we have what looks like a B push, but they're not showing the bomb there. Maybe they're trying to the bomb to come late, so there isn't a full rotation from the CTs. Oh no, he's messed up his Molotov.
Actually, no, it looks like it landed.
It's not gone in at all. Is it even?
At least it landed. No, it landed at the end at least.
Okay, it kind of works.
It's kind of somewhat legit.
It's really annoying when you throw a Molotov towards Cash and it bounces off the boost and just explodes in the air. It happens all too often. Anyway, we've got some T's on the site now, and now they're all dead, Dan. So Winterfox have won another round.
Nice.
Nice.
5-1. So I guess their economy is looking pretty good. TV's very far away, but I can just about see that it is somewhat okay, James. Alright, so let's see whether echofox can get back in this one, but the problem is that they don't really have all that much in the way of cash at the moment.
Where's Sean Grills at? What's he doing?
Where are we at? Where are we at?
No, he's just running around in the palace. He has become a bit of a princess since, you know, as of late. So he's in the right place.
So we'll see if he can get something done. He's kind of lurking around. Nice insta-dink. That's really annoying for the guy on triple, whose name I can't really read from here, but we'll have to see whether or not they can get something done with the damage that they've done. Although that said, I feel like they've done some damage, but we can't actually see. We know that one player is tagged down pretty low from Winterfox. And the bomb is making its way towards A now as well. It's Lex, he's on 10 HP, he's fallen back to the ticket. And looks like Lex is going to be able to get a frag. Let's see if the bomb site will be protected sufficiently though. Looks pretty decent actually so far. The bomb is down by Sandwich, and Sean Guer's not going to be able to do much, to be honest, with this position. He's just going to run away. Did he pick up a weapon? I don't know that he did.
Wonder how much time you had left, because we can't see the time on our preview screen. So yeah, I feel like it's got...
Can't see anything, mate.
It's more hidden than it was before.
I can't see the names.
Because
I can't see the money. I can't see anything. I can't see anything.
Because in the European broadcast, we could see part of the time, but now we can't see any of it. That's so weird.
Oh dear.
So producer Reese has controllers for everything in the studio, except the monitor we're casting the match from. Oh man. I can't even see who got killed.
I felt like this was better earlier, but I guess just because we had the G information earlier, so then that
it's like the resolution's different or something. Doesn't make any sense. Anyway.
Yeah, it looks like a pretty successful side take. Yeah, it looks like a pretty successful side take so far, but the retake is going somewhat well. It's Desi against one, it seems. 1 versus 1. Let's see if Desi's able to actually pick this one up. He's not got a solid D position, but he's going to snap to Sean Guers, but he won't win the battle, unfortunately. And that is going to be another round for the team of echofox. Now, I'm wondering whether or not they're going to be able to string another one together here, because their money is pretty brutalized, and of course their previous round win was followed up by a loss immediately, so they got reset straight away. They cannot really afford to let that happen again if they want to actually control the money of the CTs, and they need to be able to do that to restrict their options. And XP3, they're doing XP3 things in the window with the AWP, and there's not any presence in mid so far for echofox. They're just chilling, mostly in the apps, playing quite defensively. Lex was actually going to kill the Palace guy. Interestingly, they had a guy on Palace who just walked out, basically. Tried to just walk out. Typically, teams, the Palace guy will take a very delayed timing, or he'll try to have a distraction for the guy on site. So, for example, if you take Connector first, put the presence on Connector, then the Palace guy, the lurker, will find a nice timing to then come out of Palace. But usually not just raw like that. So he did get punished that time. And that's pretty nasty for echofox, because they don't have anyone anywhere except middle right now. And that might make life a little bit difficult. And so they'll finally be taking, or trying to take Connector. But again, because they only have people in middle, they can't really effectively split away the defense to make life harder on the engagements. So nice nades coming in here from the CTs. Ooh, is Flaky going to try to go through this?
Flaky, I was going to say he could be in trouble there, because he's playing so close to the smoke and isolated, but it's going to work out in his favour at least. Meanwhile, some of his teammates not necessarily going to have such a good time. Lex, though, in the words of Puckett, has been a sneaky beaver, soon to be traded, however. And now we'll see if XP3 can stop the plant from coming in. His teammates in the connector would have stopped the plant altogether, but he's gone down. So Sean Grills is here looking for 2 players. I don't know if he knows where the second one is. Assuming not, otherwise he would have gone for the full short plant. And now he is alone. Sean Grills looking to barbecue these players. There is the first one. Can he find a second? Lots of spray coming in, but he's going to connect with the face and pick up the AWP, and away they go. 3 rounds to 6 in favour of the CT side Winterfox.
So surprisingly, they actually managed to win that round, and obviously, importantly, in doing so, they managed to somewhat keep their economy safe for the time being. But they didn't win the round too cleanly, so they're still in a little bit of danger, as we can see them buying to within, well, the last $500 in their bank accounts. And the last round, they only had people in middle to build a round off of. It ended up being somewhat successful. But they have a similar setup, having a lot of players towards mid and B, but only one in Palace this time around. And the defense in A is pretty. It's like a pretty aggressive setup that would be very good at stopping an A push, like a fast A push. But obviously that's not what is going to be happening right now for echofox. Instead, echofox just pushing towards the B apps. And the interesting thing here is that the guy in top mid has spotted that there's nobody there, so there's probably like quite a lot of ground to be gained in middle for free. I feel like that tells them that right now there's either more of a defensive strategy running on B or A. So in doing so, they should really, I think, try to exploit the lack of mid control from the CTs here, because there is a big risk of running into a lot of players, and that's exactly what's going to happen. You've got 3 players in B right now for Winterfox.
Ooh, they're putting the the ninja boost spot on as well on the site, which is an angle not checked very often by the pushing side. So look at these angles these CTs are holding, and it's actually going to play off for Flowstick. He gets 1 frag at least, so nice tricky stuff done over there. But I'm really curious to see if this boost spot's going to work. I don't think it will. TCK finds the angle pushing in from short, so Desi needs to see how much he can get done here. Bomb gets planted on default, and he could get a free frag here actually onto TCK, who's jumping, because his health is red. So there we go. Ooh, one could almost suggest. No, never mind. So what is Desi doing right now? He's just moving. Actually, I'm wondering what he's doing, because I thought, okay, he's moving to the left a bit so we can see if somebody is close to him, presuming he's going to have a blind spot. But then he kind of just continued moving, so all a bit weird. And he's definitely going to die if he stands there, because he's got no armor. So I'm not exactly sure what he's doing right now.
Chasing him for some frags. Now, interestingly to me, that round's, I mean, Winterfox, they did the right thing. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say strictly that they did the right thing initially. So they had an initial setup, and basically the information was out there for echofox to understand that nobody was middle. What?
What do you mean, what? All the stuff's come back?
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Awesome.
Hey, so we can cast the match now.
So yeah, so essentially echofox were in a position where they got all this information. Now, I think a really good team, what they would do from that information is, if they had a play in mind, they would then cancel it to reassess what is the optimal strategy based on the information that they just got. Because it was pretty significant, and that information either meant that it was a stack towards the site defensively, or Winterfox had pushed somewhere, so they already knew where the team was going. So they walked into 4 players, somehow still won the round. But yeah, pretty interesting. Now it's a 6-4 scoreline, and we'll see the middle presence from echofox right now, and they've got a player on slope and Palace as well. And Sean Gez with that pick, it's going to put them in a really strong position. This is a really nice response right now from XP3 and Flowstick, actually going aggressive to try to get the frags back. This is really important. Somewhat successful actually, and it gave Lex the breathing room to actually hold down the player on Palace and slope by himself instead of getting flanked by Connector. That's very important. So Winterfox coming back in this round with aggression, and looking to clean up echofox now. Look at all this information that we have. It's pretty cool.
It's amazing.
It's pretty good.
It's great. I think producer Reese still needs to bring us the control for the other monitor, because it's...
You know what's weird is that...
We still can't see the time.
The funny thing is that since that information came back, it shifted everything else on the screen.
That's what I'm saying, right?
So now we can see the rounds as well and everything. Yeah. And we still can't see the timer, but I'll take what I can get at this point.
It's so weird, isn't it? I'm really getting nerdy about that. As well, we have some T's moving over towards the B bomb site, and you can see there's a bit of poking going on towards top mid, but the bomb was headed there as well, and they don't want to lose that, so the bomb will move away. So currently there's one person over towards the bomb site, but Anger has a bit of range to play with here, should these T's opt for a, what would surely be, suicidal push. We see some Glocks and stuff in play. Here it comes. It's going to be the garden hose, but the hose gets turned off early. And the plant is going to come in here for the T side. And considering the investment, which was basically nothing, that is fantastic news if you are an echofox fan. Soapmo's looking to do any additional damage he can, but he will be the recipient of such. Only one player lost for Winterfox.
Yeah, it's actually kind of criminal that they managed to get a bomb plant there with, like you say, with nothing, like no utility to work with. They shouldn't really be allowed. That shouldn't really be allowed to happen. So I have to see whether or not we're going to be in a position for echofox to abuse that, because now they have a lot more nades. If you look at their position now, spend all their money, basically. The $800 that they just got from the plant, and I think they should never have been able to. In most cases, they should never get that plant. Now they have full nades strictly because of that plant. So. And now they're actually going to decide to go for an A execute. So it's actually, that plant is potentially going to be a huge momentum changer if echofox are to take this round. A plant that perhaps never should have gone down so easily. But it looks like they're going to throw the A's and then just wait. And this is giving Winterfox cause to be a little bit surprised, probably. And but they've likely seen this kind of play before, and you can see that Desi understands that very fact, and he's going to actually toss in an incendiary after waiting a good 10-12 seconds. So Desi had like a very good read on that they still might be pushing this bomb site. It's basically like a double fake from echofox right now. Although the problem with that is that it's I guess it becomes somewhat transparent, considering that you didn't really see like 1 or 2 players actually pushing with those grenades to try to make some entries. That would have made it much more convincing. But then of course you have less players to actually execute with on the re-execute. And you can see, look at Winterfox, man. They're just chilling here still. This is actually really cool to see that they are still expecting an A play. They're alert. They're very high on alert for that. So really good read from them.
They're Amber Alert that.
Yeah. Here it is. It's gonna come. And look at the bait play. They wouldn't expect Flowsick to be there.
Well, let's see if it's going to pay off. There's one kill going for the full spray. Second one coming in. Does he have any support? 3 kills. Almost getting the 4th, but Desi will steal it. So it's been quite a solid hold for Winterfox, looking to make round number 9 on the board. TCK gets a kill over towards B, but the bomb is miles away. And, excuse me, the clock is ticking indeed. So he is just trying to save this AWP for the dying rounds of the first half now.
Yeah, so we can see the entire... excuse me.
You're excused.
You can see the
Not
entire
really excused,
time there. echofox could were being somewhat predictable to Winterfox, or rather that Winterfox were able to read that play quite effectively. Of course, they didn't commit everything. They didn't commit everything to it. They didn't rotate players from B, but they had a very strong suspicion that it was going to be the A. So, and that paid off for them. Now echofox are going to be in a spot where they're going to force it up. Mo's on an AWP. Mo really needs to get something out of this AWP. I mean, that's the only real weapon that they have besides the AK. Although they are boosting I think, is that a pistoling player into the... Yeah, there's Rix actually. Into the window, he's going to pick up an AWP. Now things get really awkward.
I'm curious as to what Flowsick was doing on short there to get AWP like that by Mo.
Yeah.
Because he kind of was like running backwards or something? I don't understand why he was exposed in the fashion that he was. But there we go. Anger will bring it back to a 2 versus 1. He still has a lot of time on the clock and a defuse kit. I'm sure he would love a smoke right now. Both these Ts actually have Molotovs, although from their position it's going to be hard, especially for the T-slope player, to peek out and throw a Molotov. Definitely going to have to be the guns. Will be the guns. And as we go into the last round, we have 5 for echofox and 9 for Winterfox. Fox is all over the plop. Shop. Fox is all over the shop.
Plop.
Not plop.
Yeah, so 9-5 is, I mean, well, the potential 10-5 is like a really nice CT score. 5-6 rounds is not really too much to cry about on the T side. It's definitely not the best in the world, but it's definitely workable. And right now, echofox just going for that straight up A play once again. Sean Gez just walking out. They're playing somewhat contact basically through, and looks like the defense is working out pretty effectively for Winterfox. They're looking very good to get that 10 rounds. Unless something drastic happens from this point, the problem for echofox is that they've not gained enough ground from the initial push. They're stuck in spots like Tetris. Like Rix cannot really do anything from here. They're pushing him to finish him off. But if you go for the push and you get stuck at Tetris, it's usually a very bad sign if you haven't gained ground on the site yet. And that will be the 10-5. echofox not having the best time of it.
Yeah, pushing A and getting stuck on Tetris often means that you're solo queuing matchmaking dead.
Yeah.
Well, in that sense, your team would rather than you. So, yeah, 10-5 is a good score. I mean, both teams can, have some satisfaction with that. Obviously, there'll be small details in rounds where you might feel like you should have won more rounds, but 10-5, generally speaking, is an acceptable score. So I would say that it's still all to play for.
Yeah. I mean, obviously it depends on how the pistol round goes, but generally speaking, 10-5 I think is quite fine. The only problem is if you do get that bad economic start on the CT side, it can be hard to recover. So I mean, you can always recover, but the problem going into a second half is that the other team's already gained 10 rounds, so you don't have much time to recover. That's the only real issue. So we'll have to see whether or not they're able to do that. Of course, it's gonna all kick off on the pistol round, and we'll see what the economy looks like. But I'm also curious what what Winterfox's pistol round is gonna look like on the T side, because some teams are very like to be very simple, some teams like to be very elaborate, and there's arguments for everything, and it's always interesting to see which team, what stylistic choice they decide to make.
All right, well, we're about to get into the second half. Almost. There we go.
We're in.
Okay, so let's see what they're going to be buying. We have a Molotov onto A2Z actually, which I'm wondering where he's going to be playing, because like if he's a B player, for example, then that might help slow a plant down while people rotate, but no, he's going to be an A player. So I suppose if there's a plant attempt towards default, for example, then he can throw one even through a smoke if need be. Very fast underpass push by the CTs. We'll get quite a bit of tagging onto XP3, but now they're a bit stuck as the B players, the T players are going to go for the B split. So indeed, it's going to be a short plant here with 4 CTs in B apps. What is going on, Dan?
This is very, very strange, but quite cool actually how this has turned out. And the interesting thing is that some of the CTs are just playing with fire, trying to go for jumping shots, giving the CTs free, easy shots where the opponent is very inaccurate. So I'm a bit surprised about that. And you should try to let the CTs come out a little bit, and then take the battles where you have some favorable engagements. But it's just going to be Flowstick left. He's going to fluff the smoke here. And I like the idea though, that was quite cool. He's going to throw the smoke a little bit forwards and then would aim with his crosshair where the guy with the fusing was standing and spam into the smoke. So he'd be less likely for them to kill him as quickly, but he would likely be able to get a frag, maybe even 2.
It was a nice idea, Dan.
It was a very nice idea, yeah. But that's one of the cool things in this pistol round, because you have one team that decides to go for an underpass push, CTs, and a B-apps push, and then the other team decides to go for a short rush. So, so funny situation there. Bomb planted, so no force buy from Winterfox. They're going to buy in the following round instead, and that's if that's how they decide to play things. I really want to see I really want to see a contact play with the AKs, without any nades, just like a fast contact play.
Well, full spray with a FAMAS. I don't know many people who are experts of that, but it's not going to pay off. I don't know why he would try and do that for so long. Get exposed to multiple opponents, but he's dead. That
he is dead. Ooh, can make some money here, but maybe not. It's like 2 players dead for echofox now.
At least he got 1 kill. I'm not even sure if the FAMAS got a kill. So this is all falling apart for the CT side. Perhaps a little bit too aggressive, considering their opponents are on eco. And one man pushed on his own into T-spawn with an MP9, got 1 kill and died. And one person went for full spray top mid from connector and totally failed and died.
Oh no, oh this is bad. For the T's that is, you can see Sean Getz is going to take both frags. And that was that's quite interesting because going underpass there, I guess Flow6 maybe made a call that A looks rather clear. So instead of going BS, they changed their mind and went down to underpass. It's very unlucky because obviously there's a high possibility of them planting on B, but they couldn't know there was 0 players on B as well. So they went with the information their Flowstick likely gave them from A slope, and it didn't pay off unfortunately. But yeah, this almost went very badly very quickly. for the CTs. They're lucky that the plant didn't happen. And I mean, it's bad enough that Winterfox is going to have AKs next round. That's bad enough.
Well,
And
Felicic's not, because he didn't. He's like chasing him down desperately, wanting to die. But
well, that's really unfortunate for him because he saved the MP9 instead of getting more money by dying.
Yeah,
as well.
They ran away down.
That sucks actually.
That's actually hilarious.
That actually really sucks, to be honest. Because he should be able to have armor and AK this round.
Where's your AK, bro? Nice MP9.
Or Army Galil maybe. I like the 2 players opted to get Galil so that they can get a couple nades too. But Winterfox need to play this round quite quick. Like, well, they could play it slow, but we'll have to see. I got Sean Garrett there defending the ladder room.
I mean, what can the teammate not flash him into ladder room there? I see at least 2 people with flashbangs who are in mid. Can't I just throw a flash into there? That's what the flashbangs are for, no?
That and the connector area with neither was really taken. Because the problem is that for either area, both are very important. You want to be able to set up to trade with a with a grenade as well. Like, you make it safe with a grenade, and if your teammate does die, you want to set up the trade. That was missing on both connector and on ladder room. And those are the 2 areas. That's why you take middle, is to get those areas. And now you can see that they're going to have to try to clutch with 2 players. Desi and Lex, you're left alive. And I agree with you. This could have been handled much better, much tighter from Winterfox. But now they have to rely on just hitting shots, which is never really the place you want to be.
Well, Winterfox are down to their final 2 players, Desi and Lex. Got a bit of shoulder peeking from the echofox side, but not going to overextend. They're going to allow Winterfox to come closer into the honey trap. And indeed, they will be trapped, and they'll be left there to rot. So echofox with good amounts of money on the CT side as well, so looking good for to continue their comeback here. Winterfox are going to be stuck on an eco, it seems. It does make you wonder what the purpose of, like, you know, many teams have coaches, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have to wonder. I can imagine that all the things they do will vary wildly from person to person, because I don't think there's any real guidance on what a coach should be doing or should be providing. So, because I see a lot of teams who just make so many basic errors. It's like, surely part of a coach's role should be to limit those errors, because, you know, the less errors you make, then the tighter your game's going to be and the more rounds you're going to win. Anyway, we've got a push coming in from the CT side now. There are 2 men down for the T side so far, but can the Eco and T's get a plant? That is the question. Indeed they can. Could potentially pick up a rifle as well, but I think that was shut down, losing another player, Echo Fox, on the retake here. And we see that XP3 is left with all of 16 HP. Although, ooh, it would have been quite nice to see a one-tap from below, but it's not going to happen on this occasion. Diffuse coming in, 3 people survive, including the AWP, onto Mo. So the gap has been closed in line. Winterfox did have a plant, which will help them get a big buy in. And here it comes. So 5 AKs on the Mirage side. Are we going to see a fast mid play, I wonder? And let's see where Mo is headed as well. Okay, maybe he's going to look down towards T-spawn slope. Lots of bunny hopping going on from him. But the gap has pretty much been closed there. Can go towards connector should he choose to. Or the CPL area, but it's currently Molotov. We see that there's another player fast in ladder room. Again, this time it's Sean Gares. And he's going to get a nice punish onto Anger there. So Winterfox did a good job of trying to clear CPL, but they didn't really cater for Sean Gares in the ladder room for the 2nd round in a row. And he's going to get some more kills from there. So they're going to have to adjust, hopefully, otherwise he's going to keep wrecking them from there on the CT side. 10 to 10 now.
Yeah, so echofox have not missed a beat on their CT side so far. And Winterfox yet to really get the round going, to be honest. Now, I'm just trying to see how they're going to approach this round. So they've got 2 people top mid immediately with the smoke on the catwalk. That smoke is thrown by pretty much everyone these days.
Yeah, it's really annoying for Roppers on CT. Because often people have started pushing through the smoke as well. So you have to be wary of people pushing through the side of the smoke, especially when they leave a gap there, and you can vary the size of the gap as well, depending on where you throw it from the dustbin in T-spawn, so it can cause a lot of problems. See, you can go fast short. Some people will put the second smoke down. I'll go on about it more later. We can see Desi is in the B-bomb site now. Does he have any support? Well, he's going to get taken down before the support arrives. There's a bomb as well, leaving Flowsick alone, but he's got the flank, and there are 3 players. Down goes one. If he can get himself in the second 1 versus 1, actually, and there it is. Mo gets dispatched of as well. Going to unexpectedly jump through the smoke, sees Sean. I don't think Sean has any idea as to what's going on there, but he's just about going to clutch it for his side. So much damage done to the CT side there. So what I was going to say is, when you put that smoke onto short, you can throw another smoke through to the very end of short, so the AWP has no idea what's going on whatsoever, and play a fast short, or you can put it down and play a fast mid, or just run through the side of it. There's a lot of options with that smoke, and they keep developing, which makes things harder for people trying to hold mid.
Yeah, and then one of the problems is if you're an AWP, you can't, if you're scoped, you can't really see the edge they'll peek. So you have to actually just look and expect it, and then that's time that you're not peeking everything else with the orbs or scopes and everything else. So it's, yeah, it makes that one smoke is highly cost effective in the ground that you can possibly gain with it. And now we got some nades coming in here. Smoke to the end of the balcony.
I like that. That's from the from above the stairs, going down into underpass around the middle. You can throw it over the roof and it lands there, which means that there's a little warning for numbers coming towards the B-bomb site, as you can see here. So there we go. We've got CTs going down, man advantage now for the Winterfox side. Zemo is being denied the information by Winterfox. See which the better Fox is on this retake attempt. Waiting for his teammates to come in. Does have a smoke, so perhaps they can try and thin out the crossfire here on the site itself. Perhaps if they bounce that smoke towards short position, but I don't know what's going on there. Sean Gales, did he get caught with a nade in his hand? Yeah,
he tossed a nade to Car, and he did get the kill, but he got executed at the same time.
Such is life.
So 11-11, finally a round going towards Winterfox, and money of echofox is looking somewhat sparse at this point. Lots of Molotovs here for Winterfox. I hope that in this round they use them. And the thing is that there's a lot of spots on both bomb sites, B and A, for you to throw the Molotov, or the Molotovs to clear out spots. Like, you know, of course you can get Molotovs in the side, in bench, by the pillars, by the car. There's lots of spots, and here we go. Sean Guess is going to go with a pop flash there, but doesn't decide to go in with it. There he is, ready with another one. Here comes the push, and he's in the flames. Very nice that they used the Molotov there, because of course there can always be a player hiding there. And you can see Sean Guess, because he threw the flash, he might have gotten the kill otherwise, but still gets a frag out of this as Anger pushes through the apps, and in comes Desi now with a nice punish, getting a second frag there, and the bomb moves towards A now. So Winterfox have basically won this round, and that will push them to 12. So that's 2 in a row for them, which is very important. But it does tell you a lot that they were able to force an eco out from, or you know, quasi-buy out their opponents very quickly. Only took 2 rounds.
Well, Winterfox are going to be back in the lead, it appears. We'll see. Rix only has $750 in the bank, so seems that they'll need to be saving for a while before they can try and retake the lead in this match. Only Anger's gone down for the T side at the moment. Ooh, that is a very nice Molotov indeed. And there we go. Rix has left the building. So, we can see the money on echofox. Actually, the money's quite reasonable on everybody apart from Rix, and indeed they are going to go for the buy. So he'll be rolling with the CZ for now. So we'll see what the initial approach is from both sides, mainly from the T side. Bomb's going to be left in T-spawn for the time being. One person going over towards B, 2 top mid, 2 going toward B apps. Perhaps one or maybe even both will go in the underpass. Fast boost for Mo, that's very novel. And it's going to get him a super fast frag indeed. So that is an early disadvantage for the T side. I don't think I've seen that nature of a boost early on in the round before. That's pretty cool. Because obviously it's going to be faster than if Here, tries to jump on the boxes and then cross over to that position. You can just pop up, get a frag, goodbye.
Yeah, and now Winterfox, despite losing a man, at least they have some positioning. That's something that they have going for them. Sean Gares obviously is pretty critical at this point, as there is a guy in window, and also he can hear anything in middle. So, and also potentially he can help to protect connector or spot there. And his teammate on slope, A2Z does actually need to make sure his back is covered, but he's going to go with a bit of a push. Ooh, nice control there, doesn't just go with the full out spray, just takes his time, and he's awarded the frag. We have most of the players for echofox on B, interestingly. As the bomb makes its way up onto the slope, onto the A bomb site. A2Z with another one. Oh, great stuff there from him. He will just spin around, find the flick onto the next player, and now it's just Anger left alive. So A2Z, I mean, he is left out to dry by his teammates, but he managed to pick up 3 kills for them alone.
He did very good work indeed. Anger hunting down Sean Gares there, bringing it down to a 2 versus 1, but he doesn't have much health left. He needs to find some headshots, but he's done all he could. He did what he could, excuse me. So we are down to 12-12 now. So the money is a bit all over the place for Winterfox. They can try and force things up and put the CTs back on the eco here, and it seems that is going to be the order of play for them. And we'll see how much money echofox have left after this buy. Not really going to be much. Sean going to go for all the nades and pick up the FAMAS. So he has sacrificed them. Well, XP3 is AWP, no armor, which is something to note. And there we go. Flowstick is going to get naded and shot into oblivion. 3 of the 4 remaining teammates for Winterfox taking a lot of damage as well. You can see them trying to push CT, it seems, as the bomb gets planted on triple. And that's suddenly we find ourselves down to 3 versus 3, and it seems that perhaps they are going to try to fight for that CT area. Rickster, is he willing to push through the smoke? The bomb flash is coming in. Or was that a smoke? I think it's a smoke, actually. You can see the T's repositioning now, leaving Anger alone versus 2. Tech 9 out, but that's going to be that for him. echofox moved to 13. The force buy has not paid off for Winterfox.
So it's ending up being quite a close affair between the teams.
Just in time.
A little bit close. A little bit close. Double AWP salvaged. Winterfox with the plants does bolster their money, but not really enough for a buy. So some pistols will have to do the job. Now the money is quite low now for echofox, so there's a lot of value in Winterfox. I mean, Winterfox don't, I was going to say they don't really need money, but they just spent an awful lot of money on Kevlar and pistols and so on. And so that means they kind of do need the bomb plant now. I was going to say otherwise they don't really need the bomb plant, but what they can do is get like 2 or 3 frags, keep the money down, then force echofox to an eco when if they win the next round with their full buy. But instead they kind of need the bomb plant, some frags as well will be good. Already the attention is on the apps from echofox. Do Winterfox commit here? Looks like they are ready to commit, re-smoking. They've got a lurker in middle. And here we go.
So those smokes will suggest an execute towards B, but are they committing? No, they're going to have one person going over towards B, and they're running underpass. They've only got people connected, nobody in upper or lower A, and Rick's going to get dinked straight away, but they need to finish him off here, otherwise he's going to be a problem. They're coming in for the hunt. Down he goes, but he's bought a little bit of time for his team. You can see A2Z is going to move onto the site itself, trying to stop the plant from coming in, but doesn't know where the second player is, so it's going to move to a more passive position. Now we can see everybody's been taken down safe for Anger, who has some Kevlar, and he's picked up an M4. He may not realize that there are 2 CTs in this position, but one will be enough. A2Z takes the kill, and echofox move ever closer to round 16. Only 2 rounds in it, but this is a key round for Winterfox. They must prevail.
Yeah, indeed. And generally speaking, they've got enough grenades for smokes. Anger is not going to be able to afford much other than the AK and the armor. But Winterfox definitely in a lot of trouble here. echofox having a smashing second half on the CT side. Got Mo with the AWP there. Looking towards middle. On the left side. I believe it was, maybe it was the other Mo that we saw earlier today, able to just snap people in Mo's position here. Looks like Mo's going to get flooded out by grenades. 3 players left. This is very nasty for Winterfox. What are they going to do here? They've got 2 players close to connector. They have to take control of something. Rix is waiting. So the odds do not look good, but they've got to make the play. Oh, that is really nice by Rix. That is really nice. Quite a good game sense there, and he's going to get 2 frags out of it. So echofox looking like they are going to go to a map point very soon.
Yeah, nice work put in there by Rix. He's put his team in a position to succeed, Dan. A position to succeed. That's what everybody wants in life. Lex has some time to, well, to do a 1v4 basically. That's not going to be easy. Lost half his life now, and it's got 13 bullets in the hole. So tough times for Winterfox in the first map of this best of 2. Again, I will confirm the second map is Train, which is coming up after this one. So let's see what he can do here. Moving towards the A site now is Lex. There's only Mo in position, but does he have enough time to kill Mo and then go for the plant? I think it might be a bit difficult for him. Never mind that, Mo goes down. He's going to get a plant for triple. So can he keep his team in this map? We've got 2 players coming from the CT area at the moment. Are they going to move together? Seems they are. Oh, they were lined up as well. But he's only going to get the 1 kill. And Sean Grills, who else, will take them to game points.
So echofox, I mean, there's not too much they have to fear right now. I mean, the bomb plant's really important by Lex. That's going to actually give them enough money to actually have something in this round now. But as you can see, some of them on the Galils. But with Fox, I mean, as far as where they're going to find success, it's pretty hard to say, because echofox have been adapting rather well to any shenanigans thrown their way, whether it be heavy mid control, whether it's being some of these fakes that we've seen on the B site, and generally speaking, ATZ has been doing good work, the Lord's work on slope. Sometimes by himself, he's been entrusted and he's delivered. And Fox just need to be more efficient in some of these trade situations when they're playing middle. So this Rick's probably going to get a frag here, and in fact it's going to be Sean Gez that picks it up instead. So multiple angles of attack here. And we'll see whether or not Winterfox can turn this one around as Lex did previously. Now the cool thing is that after getting that frag, you can see that echofox have dispersed massively. They've got 2 players towards CT playing passive, 2 on the B bomb site, completely abandoning mid. So there's actually a lot for Winterfox to work with here. And they've already got a player on Tetris, who has likely been spotted. And so now there's actually 3 avenues of attack here for Winterfox. This actually looks pretty decent going into the safe site.
Indeed, let's see if they will succeed. echofox will know what their weaknesses are as well as their strengths, but getting shot in the head definitely going to be an additional weakness that maybe they weren't expecting in that situation. Or the plant may be going in the wrong place. And there's a player in jungle for the CTs as well, which means the bomb can't get planted. Surely can't get planted right now. Mo putting in great work to slow things down. But his teammate's has been taken out towards the jungle area. And there goes Mo, leaving it down to Sean Gez. Again, will he go for the wallbang? No, going to pick up the nearest rifle to him. That's not a sniper. Will be a Galil, won't be enough. Winterfox take the round.
All the money on echofox. So what are the overtime rules like, James? What's the overtime format, sir?
I can only assume that, so I am just going to wait and witness if it so happens.
I'm sure it'll be MR3. So
never be sure, Dan.
So, because this is a ECS, it's not Face It anymore. It's ECS. Who knows what rules apply? Okay, so
I have people tweeting me and saying, actually, it's Gyaldem.
It's what?
Not woman dem, it's Gyaldem.
Galdem.
Gyaldem.
All right, Galdem.
Which I think I knew. I must have known that. I've just been away for so long.
Been away from the Mandem.
I've been away from the Mandem for so long. Oh god.
Alright, so thank God.
Producer Reese confirms it is indeed MR3 10K.
That is fantastic.
I've had a few people moaning at me, oh, why is Face It MR5 10K? Because it puts, because it's for men and women, not boys and girls, right? So we have a stack on the B bomb site from echofox. Winterfox have about a minute on the clock here to identify.
James, they're going to walk into stack. Don't even talk about identification. They're just going to walk into the stack, mate. That's how it works.
Yeah, it is indeed, and that's what they're doing. And they've used many of their
Get
nades
wrecked.
and they have no Molotov.
Get
and they've dropped the
wrecked.
bomb in the site now. I'm going to have to smoke the bomb off just to retrieve it. And there's still a stack on the site.
This makes me happy that they get punished.
You feel they are deserving that?
Yeah.
Marvellous.
Yeah. You should get punished for that.
Absolutely. That's the purpose of it. So yeah, it should succeed. Well, alrighty then. There is there even cover for him to plant the bomb? Well, the bomb's going down, and so are Winterfox players. There's a man advantage now, and an AK is being picked up by A2Z. So look at that, Lex on 12 HP as well. Things have been turned back into their favour. Lex has jumped into mid, and he's being hunted by Sean again. He's got a P250, just needs one shot, and there it is. Not even a P250, it's P2000. So is this enough for Sean, or is he hungry for more? On the toll booth will Desi B, and late to rest will Sean be. So we're into the last round of normal time. And we see the AWP coming back out onto Mo. Some FAMAS, well, a FAMAS, some FAMAS now. Plural FAMAS. I wonder what plural of FAMAS is. Probably FAMAS. 5 AKs for the Winterfox side.
FAMASes, FAMASI.
FAMASes like Ramesses.
FAMSes. God, FAMSes.
Alright. Nobody in mid for the CT side whatsoever at present. They're putting 3 people deep into B, including the upper Mo, if I'm not mistaken. We see Winterfox with presence in top mid. They will be wondering what's going on. Again, we've had a lot of short play from Sean Gears, but I don't... Oh yeah, you know, he is in fact there once again, but a bit too obvious perhaps, as he's going to get taken down by Flosic.
Yeah, so echofox, they have 3 players towards A, which is going to be useful considering that's where the push is going to be coming from. So, I mean, they have that going for them, but I mean, they're going to have to hit some great flashes here for the player in shadow to actually capitalize. That's very key. That is very key indeed. So, let's see how the push will go here. Looking pretty bad here for echofox. Looks like we're going to go into overtime for James.
Looks like we are indeed. So 15 to 15. So MR3 10K is going to be quite interesting. It's a change, not something we're not used to, Dan.
Change.
Yeah.
Change is scary, James. People kill due to change.
People don't like change, generally speaking.
Yeah.
But I can deal with change. I don't mind MR3.
I can't.
10K.
I'm a creature of habit, James.
To
I
be honest,
survive and live by routine.
Of
which I have none.
You did.
I did.
In history you did, but
Yeah.
now it's all gone down. I'm going to miss MR5 10K, 16K. I'm not really going to miss it.
I'm not going to miss it
I'm not
at
going
all.
to miss it at all.
Especially not
I don't mind.
in the AM.
I wouldn't even miss it if I didn't have to play it anymore. Like, I don't know if Face It will ever change to MR3 10K, but I like MR5 10K because there's more counter-attack to be played, but at the same time...
Yeah, but basically it means it's a close game and you get to play more rounds in a close game. That's the only reason why I like it, but I would only have it in the pug environment personally. That's the environment where I'd only want to see it personally. I think it's too much for professional matches, but I think pugs is awesome. My personal opinion. Problem is for people who play the pugs is that it's time consuming.
Yeah.
And some people will only want to try to like squeeze in a
They
pug.
want to churn. They want to churn as well. They just want to churn results, get
Oh
points.
right, yeah, yeah.
So when you win one by like 32 points, or whatever it is, that's 2 matches. It could be further up the ladder.
Yeah.
Instead, I'm not. I'm it's just one match, one map. So there we go. So are you fancying one of these teams to take an overtime? I feel like echofox have more coordination, but I'm not sure if I'm like have some kind of bias to Sean Grills. What do you think?
I don't know, James. I'm sick.
Fair enough, Dan. Well, it's going to be MR3 10K. So, ooh, this is so different, Dan. I don't know what to do myself. AWP onto XP3 and to Mo as per usual. They're going to go light on the grenades and try to conserve as much money as possible. So here we go. Mo opening the vent early. I respect that. I like it. There we go. He's going to try and mount a defense in mid, but there's nobody going to be challenging him at the moment. You can see Flosic is just keeping an eye on the underpass for the time being. There's nothing worse than walking through the underpass and an AWP just flies down from CPR and just shoots you in the chest. So we've got a bit of jump peeking coming in from TCK, but Winterfox taking it pretty slow at present, moving away from the A site, it seems. The lurker for the side. And again, we have echofox playing almost a retake situation over towards the A site. So they're not playing deep on this occasion. They will be in position to rotate should rotation be required. And again, that smoke is coming down onto the balcony to deny echofox the information, but Winterfox are looking to start to take mid now, so really it's really not clear as to where they might be going.
Well, I suppose that's true. Back to you.
Well, Rix is going to be smoked off from the connector position, but he's outside, he's got control of CT. We've seen some attempts during the major, I think, of flashes through the smoke, but it didn't really work out for the CTs in those situations, but Molotovs are good as well. Speaking of Molotovs, oh, he's going to try and get it deep, but it wasn't deep enough. And just general counter nades coming in. Easy avoidance there from the Ts, and then the frag will come in there. So Mo's announced his position, but he's got a frag for it, looking to get a second one. And there are only 3 Winterfox plays left, and the pressure's going to start to rise for him to plant the bomb. There's only 10 seconds left for them to do so. Mo's got all the angles, leaving Deadly alone, and surely he's going to get taken down before he plants the bomb. Indeed, he will. It was nice by Winterfox. I was enjoying, actually, their journey with these smokes and where it was going to end up. But in the end, they kind of got stuck in connector, if you will, despite getting the frag when the smoke dissipated.
Who do you think deserves to win, James?
I don't know. I'd say me, but I'm not
which
in
is
the
the
game.
group of superior human beings? When I say superior, I mean better
I don't know.
human
I
beings,
think
nice human beings, good human
I
beings.
think we might have bias there because
Interesting.
because you know the Winterfox matches where they had 2 people in Europe were less than competitive.
Mo appears to be a superior human being, James.
Perhaps he is, Dan. We'll have to see if he is the bionic man. Well, there we go. echofox off to a good start in the second round of overtime. 2 frags already, just punishing these Winterfox players for serving themselves on a plate. 3 Winterfox players remain. There's 1 over towards A and 2 towards B, which is going to be a bit of a handicap for them, especially when 1 dies. So we've got a 2 versus 5 situation where they're going to have to just kind of charge into B and hope for the best. And they're not going to have great money in the last round if they don't at least get a plant here. Those are 2 very good openings onto the B bomb site from Lex. Going to try and give his teammate the opportunity to plant and try and punish any CTs trying to stop them. And there it is. We have 1 player running out on his own before his 2 players can rotate into position, and that's going to put it down to 2 versus 2. And that's going to leave Lex alone now. He's only got 5 HP. He did great work in that round. They did get the plant, but they will still lose the round.
Mo killed 3 people. It's a nice round by Mo.
That's a trio of kills, Dan, if you will.
It is a triplet of frags or something. We'll have to see if he can keep it up though. echofox with 2 rounds already. That's a nice start, and as you can see, only due to the fact that the bomb went down do Winterfox even have any utility. And one of them is on a TAC 9. Such is the life of a team that plays MR3. If you lose those first 2 rounds, you don't really have a buy on the third round unless you're on the T side and you get the bomb pots. Here we go, Sean gets a challenge. He's going to whiff that second shot. Looked like it should have been fairly on, but either way, there's still a Mo.
There is still a Mo, but where is Mo? Is he in position to help? The bomb is alone at top mid at the moment. There's still a player in connector, so the options are wide open for the T side. Got to be careful with those angles though, because Mo is very sneaky. Oh, he's not going to make the connection, however. So it's a man disadvantage for echofox, who want to get a clean sheet on their CT side. Might be a bit difficult though, because the numbers continue to thin here. Rix is on the wrong end of a smoke, getting flanked as well, leaving A2Z to go and flank the flanker. But now he's in a 1 versus 3 against an open 2 AKs, and they know where he's coming from. That's flashbang is surely not going to flash anybody because it's gone behind the counter. Ooh, that was a super nice tap, but he was almost instantly traded there at the end. So it's a 2-1 lead in overtime, first half here for echofox. Where do your chips lie at?
Over there on that table, James.
By table, you mean ironing board then?
Yeah.
Nice. My chips lie there as well.
Ironing table.
Too cold to eat, of course. But the fish was very nice.
The fish wasn't too bad.
I'm not sure if it was cod or haddock, Dan.
But there was no ketchup or HP or vinegar or salt.
I mean,
So
I was very.
Is it really fish and chips?
I was very appreciative.
Is it really?
Of the fish?
That's not really fish and chips, James.
It was.
Not
It
gonna
was
lie.
a fish.
It's battered
Excuse me.
fish and chips, but none of the confections that truly make it a great dish.
A great English.
Staple.
Yes. Have you ever stapled your hand, Dan?
No,
I mean,
don't currently have plans to either.
I don't mean premeditated. I mean just by pure accident.
No.
Okay.
Premeditated.
I've punctured my hand with a staple remover multiple times because I had it in my pocket and I was playing with it and I like walked into a table or something.
Nothing like a bit of light evisceration
Yeah.
of one's own appendages.
echofox continue their lead into the second half here. No openings yet for either side, just jockeying for position are the Ts, trying to hold on to what they have are the CTs. XP3 weary of a boost into the CPR position, as we like to call it in Europe. We can see Flowsick has taken a similar position to that of Sean Gares when he was playing on the CT side. I'm not sure if Winterfox were playing that in normal time, actually. I cannot recall, but there we go. echofox still have the bomb in T-spawn at the moment. Quite a significant amount of time has passed, I would say. It's being picked up now and heading over towards the B site, it appears. They have 3 people in mid, so they can go for the split, try to punish the CTs for rotating. And again, that smoke coming down in very timely fashion will make it hard to discern where exactly the bomb is going. But the numbers are running out now for echofox as they've lost 2 players. The bomb is in Apps, and there is somebody running distraction. That's Sean Gares over towards the A site being traded, which means it's a 2 versus 4 moving onto the site. And I think it's going to be like a Bermuda triangle here because one of them's been taken down, but there are still 2 CTs to contend with, one on the site, one coming very soon.
What do you mean by Bermuda Triangle?
Everyone's dead. Well, basically, the Bermuda Triangle was an area of the sea where
I know what the Bermuda Triangle is, but in this instance, how do you apply that?
people go into the triangle and then they disappear there.
Yeah.
That's how that's how you apply it.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough.
Any more questions, Dan? Great. We need one of these teams to take both of the remaining rounds. Otherwise, we are headed to a second overtime. You and I have been through a number of overtimes of late, Dan. And I'm ready to go 3 more.
They changed me in ways I'm not ready to describe.
More and more and more. Yeah. We were having 2 separate conversations there. So the bomb is top mid at the moment, with some people in the underpass. So it seems mid presence is of importance to echofox, and that's great. And again, we've seen some good connector control. I would say so far this year we've seen a lot better control of connector from North American side than we saw last year, where it seemed to almost be an afterthought in some matches. But what will they do once they get control of it? That is the question.
God knows. It is definitely going to be a bit of a mystery until it all unfolds. Oh my goodness! Oh my God!
Hello,
what
reports.
is this?
Reports.
That's the dirtiest thing I've ever seen. My goodness.
Well, echofox perhaps losing their grasp, their grip of this match because 5 versus 3, they are running out of options. All this mid-presence hasn't really yielded many results. And Desi's going to get kills for free. There's a 2. Can he make the 3rd? Rix is going to get finished off by teammate. Only 1 frag for echofox in that match. And now they find themselves against the match point. Whereas before they were trying to take it over the line themselves.
And their money is somewhat depleted. This is unfortunate for them.
It is a less than ideal situation, Dan. You might say it sucks. Mo has gone from an AWP to a Tech 9. That is quite the reduction, although he still has some power. I just hope he has the sensitivity to go for those running accuracy kills.
Please pop back this man in.
What?
Or just walk in there and get wrecked. That works too, mate.
Oh, Mo, I see you don't have a rifle. Why don't you take this one?
I was waiting for the pop flash to come in. Maybe he was as well. He's just walked in. Maybe his teammate Tron is like, I'm throwing it now. Go now.
Go, go, go. So it seems echofox have been afforded an opportunity to get back and take this to a second overtime.
Why is this happening, James? Why?
By some simple mistakes, perhaps. So now it's a 2 versus 5.
Oh God.
I was looking so good for Winterfox, but
I don't know why you just walk out without a flash though. Like
maybe the European pings came in.
The flash makes it safe. and it's the start of the round. So you got a teammate in the somewhere, like one on the side, one around connector or jungle to flash you in. You call for the flash. You get like if a flash goes in there, he probably gets 2 kills. Probably because they're both looking in the direction that the flash would come from.
I'm seeing less than optimal nades are becoming a theme in North America. You know, I think it's quite easy, and recently we've had a trend of casters who have kind of jumped on the trend. Oh, let's like make fun of North America. That seems to be the thing to do, but
it's never make fun of them. But I just call out stuff like that.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, if something. That's why I was raging. That's why I was raging at the major in one of those matches because it was awful, and I'm not gonna.
The CLG match was particularly rife with grenade failings.
Yeah, and someone actually messaged me and said, "Oh, why don't you? Why don't there was no hype in the match? Like, the match was terrible. What are you talking about? Why would I hype that?" But anyway, the point I was trying to make was, it seems that grenades in general can be a little bit sloppy. In North America, I'm wondering if
the crazy thing is that a flash can win you or lose you a round, and in that instance, you can see that they would have won the round, and in not having one, it's pushing anyway. It lost the round. It's one flash can make the difference. It's such an edge. It's such a good edge to just perfect them all. But we'll have the mid push coming in from echofox, which is relatively. Well,
did you see what Sean Gers did?
He
kind of jumped around the smoke on the ledge of mid and then killed the guy. Like that. What is that? That's not. That doesn't work.
He appears to be balling out of control, James.
Yeah. Well, his team have a man advantage now, and they're moving over towards the A site. Although they'll need to be quiet because there is a player who is aggressive towards T slope. With his position, one would expect he is or should get traded. I actually quite like to. Bounce a grenade off the wall where his crosshair is basically into the position where he's standing, because I think it's more common than not these days that someone's going to be in that position. Is he really going to get 3? No, he's going to get 2. It's the AWPer no less who's going to be the one to trade. So it goes from a 4 versus 3 to a 2 versus 2.
That was really nice there by Lex, and that's one of those spots where you don't have much utility left. You can't really predict that the guy's going to be there. So really nice. Very good prediction from Mo. The game sense comes into play. Now Angus in a 1 versus 2. Gets a few tags on both players, but no frags. And echofox begin to take a lead. Let's see how long that's going to last for them. But at least they get a round early, because I think they were on the first overtime. They were struggling to pick up rounds early on, and then they would have to be in a spot where their buy sucked.
Alright, well, let's see if echofox can get some momentum, as Adren's pistol is called. No, it's called No Mo Problems, right? Okay, never mind. Oh, the old days. Smoke coming into B, but is Anger going to get panicked before he gets into position? It looks like they're going to try to do that, but he's still alive. He's now dead. But somehow everyone's been wrecked on the T side, so it seems momentum is not going to be in their favour. 4 versus 1. Mo running around on the site with an AWP. Causing problems for the CT side. They're going to have to be careful now because they are getting cut to pieces. Lex is the only man standing. These rounds are pretty crazy at the moment. Definitely a bit of a war of brutality.
We're working on the ace.
Well, Lex is slowly advancing, but the bomb is still on the floor unless I am mistaken. Let's see. Mo just trying to figure out where this CT could be. Could be short. Could be right there. So Mo's just going to go and ace the entire team while his teammates get wrecked as they push into B and keep them going to winning ways. So very, very nice play there by Mo. All kind of happened in a blink of an eye, but there we go.
Well, I guess not only does his beard command respect amongst his peers, but so does his AWP skills.
He has a respectable bit then.
There's 2 AWPs here for Mo and Sean Gers on the T side, and you can see that Winterfox don't have any money. echofox looking like they should be in a position to take this in the second overtime now, because they should be able to win this round. I shouldn't say things, should I?
No, I mean,
I should really stop.
Why would they win a round versus pistol stand? Why would they do that?
This is one of those spots as well where they know that Winterfox can only have pistols or some semblance of force buy that resembles this. yet there is no anti-force spy strategy from the team.
There are no anti-force spies in North America apart from South America.
I really don't know why it's so difficult.
Because it requires thinking?
I honestly do not know why it is so difficult. Because it's not. It's just not. It really isn't difficult to execute that. Because you can drill those. You can drill those kinds of things.
To me, it's like a, do you want to win or do you want to lose and lose repeatedly? You don't want to lose, then learn to throw a Molotov.
And I can give reference right now. Just watch the recent matches from the major of NIP and Astralis. Because from those two games, both those teams did very, 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 very good anti-force spies. Insofar as they had very slow opening rounds where they were able to basically punish any aggression, and then they very, very well were able to coordinate and use grenades to finish on a bomb site, and they were able to make calls within that, if you know, and also find information within those anti-force spies. Like their levels of anti-force spies were actually pretty sick, but generally speaking, the basics of it is not difficult.
Yeah, Astralis had some very
good at that kind of
very good anti-force spies. I mean, just look at what they do and just copy it. Just have something to just copy it.
Yeah, when you watch Astralis online though, take a pinch of salt, because they won't be as tight and disciplined online. NIP right now are, but that's because they're a new team, running new stuff all the time. So NIP are doing very well online. But anyway, moving forward, echofox in a position where they should be... Well, they should be on 21 already, but they need 2 to win. We will get an execute onto the A bomb site. And there's a player top mid who's likely going to be smoking jungle, or maybe he'll just try to run into connector. It's hard to, we can't see right now his position. And in comes the push. This is oh, they're faking. They go for a fake actually. So the bomb's going towards B now, with one other member. This is interesting. What they really need is to sell the fake by getting a couple kills. If they can do that, then the round should be there. So they got the couple kills. There is a player on B that is now rotating, and this is interesting because they still haven't seen the bomb. And echofox, if they're on a smart team with good communication, they'll realize this, and they won't rotate everyone. And that's what they're doing. They didn't rotate everyone because they didn't see the bomb yet. It's actually beautiful. And now TCK gets the drop on one player. He's in a 1 versus 1. He's going to win it. And that's beautiful. That's good discipline. That's good communication from echofox in this instance. Not getting sold by the fake, which got 2 kills on the bomb site. Most teams would rotate everyone in panic and disarray, but not echofox this time around. I'm gonna, call the props when the props are due, man.
Yeah. But that's. I wonder if that's. I think you probably put the credit at Sean Gers' door there. But let's see who wins this 1 versus 1. It is indeed going to be Sean Gers leading by example there. So yeah, nice play. And again, I think the timing was off because they were so far back in B-apps when all the action was happening on A that they didn't really capitalize on the rotation as they should. So yeah, indeed, it would suggest that the timing was a bit out of whack there.
Yeah, I think because they're trying to throw the nades, they wanted to get a lot of nades thrown, I think was the reason, but it's hard to see. Like, you would need to demo and look at every single player and what they were doing, what nades they were throwing. But mid take from Winterfox now. And let's see if echofox can pull through. They just need that one more round, if I'm not mistaken. 22.
Yep, they do. There it is, match points at the moment. So we see that the T's have taken control of the short area, and Sean is in a lot of trouble here. Indeed, he's not going to be able to get his gun out, but they would have had a very good trade kill situation anyway. TCK going to be unable to get his spam on, so Mo is not going to have any success either. So looking a bit difficult for echofox at the moment. Winterfox too deep too early in this round, perhaps. So I'm curious as to what the money is actually on the CT side with the players they have left. One is around the short area and one is still deep into the B site actually, so it looks like they could in fact go for this. They have kits and so on, or will they just try to contain? I'm not sure. Yeah,
they should be fine. Although we haven't seen the money, they should be fine because they actually won a round already, I think. So I can't see from here very well, but actually looks like they're not so fine. Not so fine indeed, so they definitely do need to save.
Yeah, we're going to overtime 3 then. We're going to overtime 4. We're going to overtime 5.
So really fighting hard for these points. What's the next map again? Was it Train?
I believe so, yes.
Man, those palm trees look nice.
Well, look at you. In your palm trees. Or something.
I would like to be in a place with palm trees right now.
Go to the zoo, mate. Echofox have got a reasonable buyout, actually. They've got the M4s and a semblance of grenades. XP3 almost making a nice connection there. Mo's taking some damage, but he's alive. That's the main thing. He's alive and he has an AWP. You can't ask for much more than that.
Just setting up in the BFs. Lurker towards Slope and Palace. It's, in the European meta, it's quite common to see Palace pushing these days. But might have to hold that fort here. We do have a bit of aggression coming in mid, trying to get us challenging into Palace, but looks like he didn't have the cover. Or was there just a trade down by other parts? No, I think he got shot from top mid, so cover was not spot on there. And that's going to be a 4 versus 4. So this is pretty ideal for the T side. You know, now that they can wait a little bit, and the CT defense will be a bit more passive and a bit more dispersed, which, you know, naturally will lend itself to certain plays for the Ts. And ooh, looks like XP3 might be getting a pick here if the jumping continues. But I think the spot came in, and I think he may. Did he? I guess he didn't see the bomb. Oh, he must have seen the bomb. Yeah, they've seen the bomb now. The rotation is going to start, and the players will start spilling into the side. ECK, they're going to lose his one-on-one, which is not very good, because now his teammates can't get through the window and through the door very easily. Oh dear, nade in the face. And looks like Winterfox are going to win this one, unless Mo does an insane clutch. I think we're just built for the overtimes, James. But Mo is going to get one, looking for the second there. He's going to whiff that one, and all the wild time is ticking away. And indeed, it is endless.
Yeah, you have to wonder what would have happened if it was MR5. See, sometimes this doesn't even make a difference. You end up going all the way anyway. Because this is like one MR5, basically. 2 MR3s is 1 MR5. Because you get to 21-21. So, here we are again. It's going to be about 60 seconds between now and the start of the next round, basically. So, I don't know. I mean, like we saw a big ace from Mo, but it seems it could go either way. Obviously, I mean, what else can you say when it's 2 overtimes?
Yeah, I mean,
well, I still feel like perhaps Echofox have a little bit more coordination. Well, no, I'd say they would, but they're just unable to close it out for some reason.
It's hard to make. The problem with these matches sometimes is that when there's like lots of leaks all over the place, you get a lot of situations where certain things shouldn't be happening here, and then they on this team and then on the other team. And when it goes like back and forth like that, sometimes it can kind of like muddy like what strategies are actually supposed to be run and how they're supposed to work and so on. Like for example, let's say for example you see a spot where like Mo is going to get like 3 or 4 kills with the AWP, maybe even the ace, in a spot where you see actually a shoddy coordination for the rest of the team to try to execute onto a site. Or I mean, I have to give shout outs once again to Echofox though for that round where they didn't get wrecked by the fake because they read it well, even when the fake was sold properly. That was actually pretty sick. Yep.
Well, Mo's back to his usual tricks, top mid with AWP, and that is that's not the best smoke actually. That's far too deep towards mid, and I would say that a lot of the time he's going to get a frag there, but he didn't on this occasion, and he has now been smoked off. So here we go. We have 2 Echofox players playing very deep towards A slope actually, but they're not going to push for it for the time being. And there are 2 Ts there. In fact, the bomb is there as well, so this will start to pay off. A2Z going to make the right decision here, but he's going to get traded as well. Trades all over the place. There's still a man advantage for the CTs, and he is going to get wrecked. That's Sean Gers, but damage has been done. Can his team capitalize on it? Anger only has 12 HP, and now he's the last man standing. Soon to be finished off by Mo. So Echofox off to a good start on this occasion, but again, who knows if they can take all 3.
Yeah, I mean, as long as they don't get, if they win this one, as long as they don't get wrecked by a false spy, like we saw happen twice previously, I think to either team, then it should be okay. But first starts with potentially Mo actually, because he's going. I think he's going for the apps. Yes, this is really nice. He goes to they go for the boost on apps. This improves your timing significantly and your angle as well. So this is really nice to see, and boom, it's going to pay off. I love that from echofox there, because if you just jump up normally, then the timing, you'll get wrecked by the timing, I think. So that's really nice to see that actually paid off for them. But Desi's actually walked out onto the bomb side A here, and he's
player ninja though.
He's got teammates coming. Now would they check this? That's the interesting thing. Will they check Sean Gez? This position is very weirdly often overlooked. Hence being called ninja.
yeah. I mean, the first place you really see it is if you're in a sandwich, and here comes a player, but not checking the angle. But will they realise? He's going to assume that they've realised and try to get the other frag in, but his team will do it for him. So, 4 players survive for echofox. How much money will the Winterfox side have in the last round of the first half? We should see some AKs, but some will have to opt for the Galils. XP3's only got 2k because he's been going for the AWPs, so he's going to be severely limited. So this is a strong advantage for the CT side to finally go 3-0. For one of the CT sides to go 3-0. We'll see if it is going to be echofox. Again, Mo's going to get smoked off top mid. Got a number of different places to look. Gonna get a Molotov around the back of the boxes and force players out into the open, but still doesn't get a connection. Meanwhile, Rix and Sean Gez are taking players down elsewhere. So very fast moving round, 5 versus 3, and echofox again are looking good for another match point here.
Yeah, this is wow. This is damn clean from echofox this time around. Got to see if Winterfox can fight back on their CT side, but this is the strongest half we've seen so far in the overtimes. It's overtime 3.
It is.
God damn. This is only map 1 of 5 more. 6,
it is.
1 of 6.
6, yeah.
1 of 6.
Nice. We've got Flowsick on almost 40 frags. Same for Sean Gez. The in-game leader is leading the charge. Okay, so we're going to get back into things with echofox going over towards the T side. So let's see if they can close it out. They've got 3 opportunities now to take the first map in this best of 2.
That is true.
It is indeed true, Dan.
I can confirm this.
You have indeed confirmed it, Dan. So MR3, 10k. Let's all say goodbye to MR5. 16k at least in our broadcasted leagues. So, of course, auto snipe onto Lex. Obviously, that's interesting, of course, because they are up against 3 match points. He's just going all in from the start, nothing to lose by doing so. We'll see if it pays off, though. That is the question. Bomb is moving over towards B-bomb site or perhaps underpass. We will see. There's nobody mid for the T side, although they're putting 2 towards A, which would suggest a split. XP3 is lining them up and taking him down. That's the bomb carrier as well, which gives all the information away to his team. Trades coming in for both sides now, but it's going in favour of the CTs as per usual. Oh, but suddenly they're all the way down to anger. All the rest of the team just disappeared. Not sure what happened to them. Killed off camera. And there it is. Finally, things are put to an end. 25-21, echofox take the first map. And I feel like they probably needed to take it. I feel like, you know, they were the ones who were looking better in normal time. So there we go. That's the first map out of the way. The next map is going to be trained. So obviously, because that overrun, we're going to go straight to a break, let the guys set up, and get back here for the second map. We will see you in a few minutes.